Let's go back to the 1970s in the city of Medellín, Colombia. A man named Pablo Escobar emerged from the depths of poverty and rose to become one of the most feared and powerful criminals the world had ever known. Born in 1949 in a humble neighborhood, surrounded by inequality and corruption, he was determined to escape his penniless existence and turned to a life of crime. He understood that to succeed, he needed to control every aspect of the operation. Through his sheer determination and unwavering focus, he forged connections with coca farmers, establishing a steady supply of the raw material needed for cocaine production. His keen understanding of the business dynamics allowed Escobar to dominate the market. By vertically integrating his operations, he eliminated middlemen and gained complete control over the production and distribution of cocaine. His product, renowned for its purity and affordable price, quickly became the drug of choice for consumers in the United States and Europe. His operation grew rapidly, and the Medellín cartel soon dominated the drug trade, flooding the streets with their product and amassing unimaginable wealth. Escobar's empire became a symbol of power and influence, but it also attracted the attention of law enforcement agencies and rival cartels. As Escobar's notoriety grew, so did the attempts on his life. The first significant assassination attempt took place in 1984 when the Ochoa brothers, fellow members of the Medellín cartel and once trusted allies of Escobar, plotted to eliminate him. The brothers wanted to get rid of him to become more powerful in the cartel. They came up with a plan to damage Escobar's plane while he was flying, hoping it would cause a deadly crash. They kept their plan a secret, wanting to catch him off guard. The day of reckoning arrived, and as Escobar boarded his private plane, he had no idea of the danger that lurked beneath the surface. The Ochoa brothers' intricate plan unfolded, and an explosive device was discreetly planted within the aircraft. The intent was clear: to send Escobar plummeting from the sky in a catastrophic explosion. But as we know now, fate had a different outcome in store. Somehow Escobar's natural survival instincts kicked in. Maybe he had a gut feeling or a strong sense that something was wrong. In a quick moment, he made a crucial decision. He chose to change his plans and leave the plane right before a blast tore through the air, engulfing the aircraft in flames. These flames sadly claimed the lives of two individuals who had unwittingly become collateral damage in the power struggle. From that moment forward, Escobar's resolve grew stronger. He understood that the path to maintaining his empire and preserving his own life would demand unwavering determination, calculated moves, and a relentless pursuit of power. The failed attempt on his life became a catalyst, propelling him further down the dark and treacherous road that would define his legacy. For years later, in 1988, the Cali cartel, one of the Medellín cartel's main rivals, also hatched a plan to assassinate Escobar. They targeted his home, the Monaco building, with a car bomb. The devastating explosion rocked Medellín, causing significant damage and lots of death, but Escobar, once again, miraculously escaped unscathed. The failed attempts only fueled Escobar's determination to protect himself and his empire. He surrounded himself with a loyal army of hitmen, known as sicarios, who would stop at nothing to defend their leader. However, the threat of assassination was constant, and Escobar's paranoia grew. Snipers became a particular concern. Escobar's rivals and even law enforcement agencies sought to take him out from a distance, striking when he least expected it. It was the year 1989 during a football match, a moment of leisure and distraction. As the game unfolded and the crowd cheered, danger lurked in the shadows. An unseen sniper, with deadly precision, targeted Pablo Escobar, aiming to end his life. The sound of a gunshot pierced through the air, but fate intervened in an unexpected twist. Miraculously, the bullet veered off course, missing its intended target. In that split second, Escobar's life was spared once again. The narrow escape left everyone in disbelief. How could such a meticulously planned attempt miss its mark? Some attributed it to luck, while others saw it as a testament to Escobar's uncanny ability to defy death. Regardless of the reasons, the failed assassination attempt only added to the mystique surrounding his persona, allowing Escobar to once again slip away, defying death. Before we go on with the story of Pablo Escobar, a short interruption. If you watched this far, we hope you enjoy the video and consider leaving a like and a subscription. Let's go back to the video. In the following years, ambushes became a frequent occurrence as rival cartels and law enforcement agencies sought to strike at Escobar during his movements. Roadblocks and checkpoints were set up on his known routes, waiting for the opportune moment to unleash their deadly assault. While several of these ambush attempts failed, they resulted in the deaths of numerous individuals closely associated with Escobar, increasing tension and bloodshed as the noose tightened around the notorious drug lord. In the final chapters of Escobar's reign, the year 1993 saw the Colombian government and the United States join forces in a relentless pursuit. Escobar's hideouts were targeted with airstrikes, the deafening roar of military aircraft and helicopters raining destruction from above. The bombs fell, reducing his properties to ruins and claiming the lives of some of his trusted associates. Yet again, Escobar, like a shadow, slipped through their fingers, evading capture and continuing his elusive existence. Until December 2nd, as the sun set over the city, the tension thickened in the air. The forces aligned against Escobar closed in, determined to bring an end to his reign of terror. Gunfire erupted, shattering the calm of the evening and sending shockwaves through the streets. As the security forces closed in on him, he made his way to a rooftop of a building that survived airstrikes earlier that year. He had sought shelter and believed he could defend himself in a relentless battle against overwhelming odds. The forces that had relentlessly pursued him finally prevailed, closing in on him with unwavering determination. The wounded and surrounded, Escobar fought for his life. His past escapes and narrow evasions seemed a distant memory. This time, luck had abandoned him, leaving him at the mercy of his adversaries. The once all-powerful drug lord found himself cornered, facing the consequences of his criminal empire. As the final moments unfolded on that rooftop, the once mighty and feared Pablo Escobar succumbed to the forces aligned against him. His life of crime, power, and infamy came crashing down in a hail of bullets. The chapter of his reign had reached its climax, leaving behind a legacy of violence and corruption. That day served as a somber reminder of the consequences that awaited those who embraced a life of crime and destruction.